Hi, today I'm reviewing the Bare Minerals BarePro Glow Highlighter. And if you want to help keep the channel independent, please check out my products at the Amazon link below. So, Bare Minerals recently came out with their BarePro Glow Highlighter, kind of as an addition to their BarePro Foundation, which I grew to love. I initially wasn't a huge fan of their BarePro. It does take a little bit of finesse and works the best with a damp beauty blender to apply. And they've kind of included this as an addition to it, so you can use it in a variety of different ways. And I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts on it based on my Sarah score scale. So my first criteria is packaging, and they've done a nice job packaging this. It's pretty similar to the BarePro bottle. It's a glass bottle, so it's a little heavier, but it's got a nice pump dispenser you can turn on and off. So very nice job with the packaging. My second criteria is alcohol, and this does not contain any denatured alcohol. My third criteria is fragrance, and this is also fragrance-free, just like their BarePro Foundation, which is something I love. My fourth criteria is the manufacturing location, and this is made in the US, so I have no issues with that. Then my fifth criteria is the ease of use, and this is very easy to use, and it's got some different uses for it. You can mix it with the BarePro Foundation, or any foundation for that matter. You can apply it underneath the foundation. You can apply it over the foundation. So it's got a lot of different uses, so you can kind of customize how much of a glow you want. But it is a very, very liquid product, so a little bit of it goes a long way. And this color I have is free. It comes in 4 different shades, and this is kind of what they call their rose gold shade. So it's very buildable as well, just like their foundation. So you could apply a little bit of it here and there. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today over the foundation. So very, very easy to use, which I really like. Very silky texture as well. So on to number 6, which is antioxidants and pigmentation. The pigmentation is pretty solid, although I highly recommend swatching them in the store because a couple of shades have a little bit more glitter in them than others. Some have more of just a glow or a sheen to them. And a few others have a little bit of glitter in them. So I do recommend if you can go to the store and swatch them yourself, you're going to be much happier. And then in terms of antioxidants, it actually has a couple in there, which for a makeup or a highlighter is not very common, but oat kernel and then vitamin E. So it's got a couple in there, which is nice to see. And I should also mention it's pretty similar in texture to the NARS liquid blush, which they've got in a few different shades. And it's also very similar in texture as well to the MAC Hyper Real Foundation, which they came out with some 4 glow shades as well. They're pretty similar. So if you already have some of these, you might not necessarily need the BarePro Glow Highlighter, or if you just want a different shade. But if you like the textures of these and the lumosity, you probably will like the Bare Minerals BarePro as well. So I really wanted to mention that just in case, especially the MAC Hyper Real just came out too. So if you've already picked that up, you probably don't need the Bare Minerals as well. But you can always get different shades of each. So on to number 7, which is animal testing, and the Bare Minerals is cruelty-free, which is always nice. I believe they're owned by Shiseido, and Shiseido in itself is not cruelty-free, but the Bare Minerals is, so kind of interesting to see that. On to number 8, which is performance, and this performs nicely. It stays on. It doesn't pill over foundation. Also, if you apply your foundation and let it set for a minute or 2 and then apply this, it won't have any effect of rubbing it off or kind of affecting it. So the performance is quite well, and then it stays on all day very nicely. Doesn't really fade. It lasts just like a foundation. It doesn't transfer a lot either, so I've mostly been just using it on my cheeks. But if you wear white, I could see how perhaps it might transfer a little bit, but for the most part, it sticks on for the entire day. So very nice to see. On to number 9, which is the price, and this is the full size, which is 1/2 ounce, and it sells for $28, so it's not overly expensive, and a little bit goes a long way, and it will help last because of the pump bottle. Like the MAC Hyper Real Foundation, that's my annoyance with this, is that once you open it, this is what you get, and it's messy, and a lot of it can go to waste that way. So I really like how they've packaged it, and $28 is pretty affordable, so for a nice liquid highlighter, because I would say if you use this every day, this bottle will probably last you a year, I want to say, so it's a good value. And then on to number 10, which is the It Factor, and it's a solid, reliable highlighter. I like that there's multiple ways to use it. I love the packaging, very convenient pump bottle. I like the fact that it stays on all day. It doesn't have denatured alcohol in it. It's fragrance free. And in my opinion, it's almost a dupe for the NARS liquid blush. So it's a pretty solid highlighter if you're looking for that. And I love the shade options. They're all very beautiful. They've got kind of more a pink shade, a more white shade, a more bronze shade, and this is kind of their rose gold shade. So nice shade options. So overall, this got a 10 out of 10, which is pretty good. Almost unseen in my reviews. I rarely give anything that good of a review, but this is an awesome product to check out, so in my opinion. So anyway, I'm interested if you guys have had a chance to check this out yet or not, or if you've tried any other liquid blushes or liquid highlighters. Which ones have you tried and how have you liked them? So leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I come with at least one new video every day. And check out nobsbeauty.net and the Amazon link below. Thank you so much, guys.